in this demo, we look at what jQuery focus method and jQuery blur method can do. So here we have a form. Inside the form, we have two input text box. The first one has the ID equal to target, and the second one is also an input text box. And then we have a div element. The ID for the div is other. Now, since we are going to make use of jQuery, we will have to include the jQuery library. Then we define our JavaScript. So the first line in our JavaScript is that we use $ parentheses. So we put our function inside the $ parentheses so that the function will execute only when the document is ready. So we select the input text box with the ID equal to target, and we use the focus method so that when the input text box is on focus, it will execute this function. So when this function is executed, we will display target on focus in this div element. So therefore, we will have to select the div element using $other to select the div element. And then using we'll call the HTML method, passing in the string target on focus to the HTML method so that the string will be displayed in the div element. When this input text box is out of focus, then we use the blur method. Pass in the event handle. So when this input text box is out of focus, it will execute this event handle. So when this event handle executes, it will show us the alert message box saying target on blurred. And then we will clear the div element by assigning the empty string to the HTML method. So now let us take a look at the output. So we will view in the web browser. So we see that we have two input text boxes. The first input text box has the ID equal to target. So when we make it on focus, we can see the word target on focus. When we click on anywhere in the browser, or we click on this one, any place, so this text box here will be out of focus. So when the text box is out of focus, it will show us an alert message box that shows us target on blurred, and you clear away the div element. So that's the use of the focus method and the blur method from jQuery.